Hi, my dear friends. This is Pomani. I welcome you to my YouTube channel, Motivational Messages English. In the last video, we discussed the great person Walt Disney. So, if you didn't watch, just let me give you the link in the description and you can watch. Now, we have the great person who was not an entrepreneur. He was a person who was too fast in his work. And let me tell you one quote. God wanted to fight. God wanted to make martial arts an eternal one. So he created a man who is Bruce Lee. In 1940, he was born in USA, but parents were Chinese. Since his father was an actor as well as singer, he used to go to a lot of countries. Once he went with his wife to USA, his wife just gave birth to a baby boy. And next thing is, in the hospital, just they named him some other Chinese name. But the nurse was not able to pronounce the Chinese name properly, and she just suggested the parents Bruce. So the parents very happy with the name. So that's why they named him Bruce Lee. And next thing is, in 3 or 4 months, he could get a chance to act in a movie as a baby. So he acted. So acting was in his birth. In a few months, they once again they came back to Bangkok. In Hong Kong, we can find that during 1940s, it was going on. The World War was going on. So the people would be very afraid. It was very difficult to live among the people because it was ruled by the gangs of mafia. One day, there was a turning point in Bruce Lee's life. When he was coming from the school, a gang of people they attacked him. They attacked him severely. He was wounded and he was injured very badly. And at that time, he could realize that the importance of martial arts. Since he was very active and naughty in his activities, he could learn everything except studies. He was not at all interested in studies. And one more thing is, even if he could sit 1 hour without doing any action, that would be an eighth wonder in this world. His parents mentioned that. So his parents arranged him to protect himself from others. Okay, just they made him learn Kung Fu. So the best teacher, Ip Man, he taught him Kung Fu the basic ideas. But the Bruce Lee's activities, the learning capacity impressed him. In a very short time, he learned all the terrific techniques of Kung Fu. So next what happened? The same gang of boys, they were trying to attack him. But this time, everything happened upside down. He just attacked everyone. One of the person's teeth were broken and another person's hand was broken. And he used to fight with the people in the streets. And once, some of the people from the police department warned Bruce Lee's father, if it happened once again, Bruce Lee would be jailed. So the Bruce Lee's parents were confused and they didn't know what to do. That's why they sent him to USA. In USA, he was not happy and he was roaming here and there. As well as for living, he had to work. And he worked as a waiter in a restaurant. And what he learned in Hong Kong, martial art, just he used to train some people. Next one thing is, being the great fighter, he had much interest in reading. He used to read a lot of books. That's why at the age of 20, he wanted to learn philosophy. Look at this, great fighter wanted to learn philosophy. And sometimes he used to lock the door and sitting inside the room and he would be reading the books sometimes morning till evening. When he was learning in the college, Washington University, and he used to train some people in martial arts. So very soon he could become very famous among the youngsters. So most of people were willing to join in his institution. So he was very popular among the people in the region. Then he started the martial art institution. Then he started one of the branches in Los Angeles. So he got fame and name. So it brought him the Hollywood actors to his art institution. But next one thing is, when he was getting fame and name, he was teaching all the secrets to the people. He was growing very fast, and it was not liked by the martial art masters who were belonging to Asian continents. And they accused him. He was teaching the secrets of kung fu to the Americans. And next thing is, they threatened him he should not teach any martial arts secrets to anybody. But he never paid any attention to anyone. Just he was concentrating on his strength. And the next thing is how he has got name and fame, how he has earned popularity. Not only popularity, he has earned the enemies too. So he, with the help of the Hollywood actors, he could get the supporting role in one of the films. He was so happy, as well as he got some recognition in the American film industry. But he wanted to act as a hero in one of the films. But it was not accepted by the Hollywood because of the Asian, only one identity. Because Americans did not want Asians to perform any hero role in Hollywood. So Bruce Lee was totally dejected and depressed. Just once again he came to Hong Kong, and where he met Raymond Cho, one of the producers. Along with him, he produced a movie, The Big Boss. It was a tremendous success. The film made him international superstar in Kung Fu. So he got the fans all over the world. You know one thing? 1970, his spinal cord was badly damaged. The doctors advised him not to practice martial arts. If he practiced martial arts, he would die and he could not walk. But he never bothered about the doctor's words. He proved all the doctors were wrong. Very soon he just recovered himself and he was practicing. Everything was going on normally. And after getting fame and name, the Hollywood, the same Hollywood which once rejected Bruce Lee, the same Hollywood just called him. In 1973, with Warner Bros., he produced a movie, Enter the Dragon. So the movie was about to release. Before a short time, just he went to an actress house, Betty Tinch. Okay, so he just went there. In that place, he could feel too much headache. So only one thing I can tell you, that he had to tackle the headache, he got some medicine. Medicine means a single tablet. After getting the tablet, after taking the tablet, he wanted to take rest. So he went to a room where he slept. He was sleeping. After that, he never woke up. That was the last sleep. So after the doctor's confirmation, he was dead. And the Bruce Lee's story got over. Okay, what do we learn from his life? And what is the important lesson we can learn? We can learn a lot of lessons. But one thing is very, very important. When you are growing, you must be flexible. You must be addicted to improving yourself. Don't let others' opinion rule your life. If you focus on others' opinion, you will lose your originality. And be original. Don't try to copy others. If you try to copy others, you will lose yourself. I believe that this video would be very helpful. This video would be somewhat inspiring you. If you like this video, just click the like button and subscribe my channel. I thank you so much for spending your valuable time for listening to this. Thank you.